the mind is being witnessed. See, you are just the pure witnessing of all that arises and subsides, not just including mind, but all experiences, what you call life, just a bundle of sensations, images, emotions, thoughts, perceptions, arising in awareness and then subsiding, coming and going, of which essentially you are just the pure witness. If this is not your experience right now, then to go deeper into this teaching, you must just first assume or look at it like a hypothesis where you're testing out this teaching. So for now, assume that I am simply the witness. So when mind is happening, when thoughts are arising, there is no entity that they are speaking to. You see? There's nobody behind mind that is a solid physical entity. This is what you generally assume as you live life, that mind is talking to me, and you don't really know what you are, but you consider me to be an actual entity that knows mind and body and experiences. And that is what we're investigating. The witness, right? The witnessing that is happening, that you essentially are, it has no form. It has no shape. It is not an entity, an individual separate self. It is not that. So for now, just assume this, right? And then test it out. The witnessing is spontaneous. It is effortless. It is just happening. Why do I say that? Because a thought arises and automatically it is known. You are aware of the thought. So mind may say all sorts of things, right? Whatever the mind is saying, there's often a sense that, okay, mind is saying this, and then there's a responder to mind. There's like somebody interpreting the mind, seeing what the mind has to say, and then thinking something else. This is the entity that we're investigating, because this one does not exist. So when mind arises, ask yourself, who is it that the mind is talking to? There is no entity there. Every single time you ask yourself this question, who is the mind talking to? All you come to is just the witnessing of mind. Or you just come to you looking, but you see no entity. You see nothing to be found there. But again, when mind arises, it has this intimate quality that it is speaking to you. And the one that, you say, oh, I just want to be free of mind. I just want to let mind go, and I just want to stop this battle of mind. You have to catch even this one. Because what is this one that suffers the mind? What is this one that claims that I want to be free of mind? Who are your thoughts speaking to? Who has so much interest in these thoughts? Does the witnessing have anything to say about the thoughts, or is it just the witnessing of whatever is arising and subsiding? Does the witnessing have any motive? Does it have any desire or resistance of its own? Or are all of these arising and subsiding in the witnessing? So this one is subtle. You must catch it. The one that claims to want to be free of this mental battle and want to be free of mind is also just mind. Who is mind talking to? Mind is talking to itself. And right now, because this is a much more subtle layer of mind, which is very, very close to consciousness, very, very mixed to consciousness, you take it to be yourself. Because you see this feeling of I, this feeling of me, this feeling of identity, this feeling of awakeness, aliveness, is consciousness. And this very, very subtle layer of mind, which also says I, it borrows its existence from that sense of true identity, consciousness. This one is the I thought. And because it is so subtle, it's really mixed with consciousness itself. Separate, but while uninvestigated, it seems very, very mixed. That is why it has such great control. And this is what we call mind identification. So you must see this for yourself. You must catch this one in your looking, in your pure witnessing. You go into the inquiry with the hypothesis, the assumption that I am just the pure witnessing. You see, the witnessing doesn't have anything to say. It doesn't have any judgments. It doesn't have any resistance. It is simply just the witnessing, the awareness of whatever is. So when thought arises and there's almost like a dialogue going on, you must inquire, you must ask yourself, who is it that the mind is talking to? And see for yourself that there is no entity there that the mind is talking to. It is just thoughts arising, talking to other thoughts. We're talking to this sense of self-thought, this I thought, which is what we call ego. But this one has no actual existence. It is not an actual entity. It is just another thought. It's just a much more subtler thought, you can say. And so this inquiry will bring you to this level of subtlety where you see this in your pure witnessing. The witnessing doesn't want to do anything about it. It doesn't have to do anything about it. Just by seeing this, you will come to understand. And in understanding, all that is not you starts to fall away. All of this stuff can only continue to operate through you if there's an unconscious identification with it. So in just pure witnessing, all of this stuff starts to fall away. You begin to catch this one. You start to catch that even the one that claims that, oh, I want to be free of thought and that these thoughts are talking to me, the one that claims to be thinking all these thoughts is itself a mental layer that is just in the witnessing. And you are the witnessing prior to that. This is the beauty of inquiry, that right here, right now, it allows you to see the depth to your own being. It allows you to remove layers and layers and layers of the false ideas, the false selves. You see, because the ego is not just, so it wears many different suits. Sometimes it's feeling this way, sometimes it's projecting this, that. So it's multiple selves. Are you really all these selves? Or is the self one, stable? Is it changeful or is it changeless? See this for yourself. Just be the pure witnessing. Not just in the 20 minutes of inquiry that you may do per day, but also throughout the day. Again and again, see yourself as just the witnessing. And all that is not you will be unmixed from your being. And you will stand much more established in what you really are. Thank you for watching this video. Now, here are a couple of ways that I can be of direct help to you right now. Okay, and I'm going to link everything that I mentioned right now in the description box below. So number one is you can join our free Personal Mastery Quest community, our Facebook group, on which you can interact with me personally and ask me all your questions. I love the community over there and I do my best to reply to you as soon as possible. Okay, number two, If you have not yet watched my free Ego to Presence Masterclass, in which I teach you how to implement the teaching of self-inquiry into your life step by step and deepen your meditation and deepen your self-inquiry profoundly, then again, check the link in the description box below and go watch that masterclass. It is 1 hour. It will bring you tremendous value, okay? And now lastly, if you want to work with me and my team personally, and you want me to help you dissolve mind identification and realize your true being, then you can check out my coaching program, the Higher Consciousness Shift. All the details of it are down below in the description box. Just click the link that is under section coaching. Okay, and it'll take you there to my personal website where you can go through all the details and book a free call with me, and we can decide if we're the right fit to work together. That's all for today. I will see you in the next video.